Hey everybody, Assalamualaikum. So welcome into my video number 50, and in this video I'd love to talk to you briefly about my journey and what brought me there and about my past journey. So let's talk about that. Let's jump into that. So when I get here in this Malaysia, so I had to face so many trouble, such as like a language barrier. I wasn't being able to speak in any other language in order to communication with people. So that's and in that time I came into a conclusion that I'm going to be learn English language in within next few years. That could be 1 year, could be 2 year or 3 years, whatever it takes. But I do have to learn it. So in that time, I had the urge to learn. I didn't know anything how to speak, how to learn. And throughout last year journey, throughout last a few videos, it's about I had have uploaded it's about 50 videos on my in total on my including this in this channel. So I'll be uploading continuously until I get my sharp skill and being able to make content online on whether it's a TikTok or YouTube. So I have learned a lot throughout last year's journey. So I didn't if you watch my some of a previous video, some of my older video, you might understand that how much I had have improved through last year. So I do have to improve more, a lot more, and there is no end of learning as much as I believe. At this point, I can communicate with people, very well. And at this point, I'm doing lip trill like this in order to getting a, a clear voice, vocal. I'm training my vocal cords by doing this, and sometimes I do breathing exercise to calm my nervous system to make it in control. And sometimes I do practice meditation to calm, to make my brain calm, not being you know not being inherited by the negative thought. And most of the cases it works. I can ignore my negative thought, and that's what I needed, and that's what I'm doing, and I'm happy with that. So at this point, I'm learning, but it's a too slow process. End of the day, I do have to manage everything. Like as a construction worker, I do have to manage my work side, my you know personal life, to cooking, doing things, cooking, and take a shower that cost time, because without time you can't possibly do those sort of things. So at this point, the most necessary thing is in my life that what I need and indeed, which is an accent in English. So at this point, I'm trying to get a strong an accent in order to speak in English. If you want to become a great communicator and native English speaker, then you must have to have an accent. So that's what I should have worked on it, because at this point I think I do have an understandable English accent, but this is not sure. This is not good enough. I do have to learn more about it. And at this point, just an accent I need, and real life English conversation with strangers, whoever it is. However, meanwhile, I am doing things every day. I speak it's around 1 hour every day. I maintain this routine, especially speaking, especially to ChatGPT every single day, at least 1 hour, in order to improving speaking skill. By the way, I think you heard that sound that is rain dropping right now. I'm sorry for that noise. And yeah, as I said, and for listening, enhance my listening skill. That's what I'm doing to watching English content. So the most of my time I used to watch English content in order to get a better, listening skill. And sometimes I do watch movie and try to mimic them and try the word if I don't understand specifically. I took a screenshot and then I learning from that. So that is what I'm doing, and this is my video 50, and yeah, it'll come again. And there's rain dropping outside there. And today, by the way, I had a different strategy to make a video, three video, and everything it gets worse because a while ago my manager sent into my room a strange person who is going to live next 5 days to me. He's going to stay with me in my room. So there was a month about I were alone. Actually, I were alone in this room. So he is going to stay in bed. This bed, I were used to sleep there, but right now I'm sleep there. So bye. Take care.